Well, chaotic scenes played out in Durban and surrounding areas last night as looters went on the rampage despite the lockdown curfew. Shops were broken into and thrashed, with looters seen carting off food and pieces of furniture. And there are unconfirmed reports that a man who looted a liquor store in Durban was shot dead by a security guard. And in many of the areas, protesters started fires and barricaded roads, and the riots are linked to the Free Jacob Zuma and Shutdown KZN campaign, which started on Thursday and gained momentum over the weekend. Among the areas targeted by looters were Umlazi, KwaMashu, Folweni, Shallcross, Marion Hill and the Durban CBD. At Umlazi megacity south of Durban, police used rubber bullets to disperse the crowds. Gunshots were heard in a number of videos circulated on social media. The eThekwini Metro Police confirmed that live ammunition was fired at police at several locations. Violent protests also flared up in Bruntville near the Moy Plaza at Moor River at the N3. The toll concession confirmed that a truck was set alight in the vicinity of the N3, and this follows the torching of at least 23 trucks on the N3 on Friday night in the same vicinity, which led to millions of rands in damage. The main transport route between Durban and Johannesburg was shut for 12 hours for clean-up operations, which dealt an already weakened economy a major blow. So for the latest on the situation in KwaZulu-Natal, we cross now to our reporter in Durban, Jayed-Leigh Paulse. Jayed, good morning. So I understand you're in Point in the Durban CBD, and the picture behind you tells a story, but please give us a sense of what's happening.
Same van. That's the same one. It's been here about 7 times.
A very good morning to you, Sakina, and to the viewers back at home. We are coming to you from Point Road, just close to the Durban CBD, and we are currently at ShopRite, where looting continues, Sakina. We've seen many people take as much as they can. This is obviously since last night. The looting is continuing. People who are staying on top in flats have said to me that this has been going on for hours on end. I am just joined by one of the ladies who lives above ShopRite. She is an eyewitness, just to tell us more about what she saw. Ma'am, thank you so much for talking to us on Morning Live. Just take us through, what did you see throughout the night?
Well, I saw loads of looting. It started from 11 p.m. and it's just gradually got worse. Police coming through, police looting, and etc. But yeah, it's just been continuous mayhem. The cops coming by, make noise, and then they still coming further. It's like a warning sign for them to come through and loot.
Yeah. You say police looting?
Yes, police looting. I've seen it numerous times this evening.
When you say police looting, you mean police officers actually
aiding the store? They were looting the store, taking stuff off the people that were looting and shoving it in their vans. We even had a tow truck company that came and scavenged for everything.
Earlier on, when we arrived here, we saw a Nyala van, and when you were screaming from the top of your flat to try and get my attention,
yes,
talk us through that.
So try to get your attention. We saw SABC, and basically when we brought that to your attention, the police van disappeared quickly because they heard us saying that we've got footage.
You'll be sharing that footage with us, right?
Yes, we will be.
Just talk to us through about the looting, though. I mean, you stay above the flats. Were you at all afraid for your life?
Of course we were, because they even started throwing things at us from the bottom. So of course we're very afraid, but it's continuously from 11 o'clock. They just looted, smashed this place. It's like they even got to the back storerooms. They took everything out there.
I know you touched on police also involved in this, and they're also looting and you know, taking what they can. But has there been any assistance from other police officers to try and stop this crowd?
No. No assistance whatsoever. We waited 1.5 hours for police to even get here. They just didn't want to hear from us. We phoned numerous times. Eventually, an hour and a half later, they got here. So we were sitting ducks, basically.
Thank you so much for talking to us. Sakina, that was an eyewitness, one of the ladies that stays above ShopRite here above the flat, and she was saying to us that they were looting throughout the early hours of the morning. You can see people are still running in with buckets and trolleys just to grab anything possible. From where I am standing, Sakina, and I'm not sure if Brown Norman can show you by zooming in, there's nothing left in ShopRite here and in the North Point, close to the Durban CBD. People are still taking groceries out. I see boxes. I don't know if that is what is that? That is a computer box that man has just taken out of here. An eyewitness saying that she also saw police also helping themselves. Obviously, we'll try and get some response from the police spokesperson in the province, Jayed-Leigh, just to talk to us about the police's criminal activities and also assisting in looting. Sakina.
Well, thank you so much, Jade. We'll park it there for now. And yes, these are live visuals coming to you from Point Road. And that is actually happening as we speak. Our reporter, Jayed-Leigh Paulse, speaking to an eyewitness outside the ShopRite at Point Road. And as you can see, people shopping. Someone just went out with a hard drive, with a trolley. And nobody seems to be too concerned about getting caught because, as the eyewitness said, she has footage of the police aiding in the looting that's going on. Well,